SHARE program is a flagship program of our development cooperation with ASEAN, where we try to replicate what we achieved in Europe with the Erasmus program, supporting the mobility of students between the several member states. It's a great success and there's an enormous way to grow. We have established a credit transfer system and also quality assurance systems has been put in place.
Ultimately, it's about harmonizing and strengthening higher education in the ASEAN region. The EU SHARE project is led by a consortium of European partners, with the British Council as the lead, with partners such as DAAD from Germany, Campus France, NUFIC from Netherlands, ENQA, and we had EUA involved as well.
For the British Council contract with the EU, work out approaches to ensure that the project is delivered successfully. That can have such a fundamental impact on ASEAN and students and their lives in the future. It's exciting and it looks good for the future. We have a real opportunity to extend the project and increase the impact that we're having.
Under policy dialogue in the last 4 years, we had 9 policy dialogue events that we already taken care of, liaising with different stakeholders, beneficiaries, connecting with the ASEAN member states, and also dealing with different partners, universities, students, and expanding your network, meeting with different culture, understanding the way people work in different countries. It is quite exciting for me.
Harmonized system such as credit and qualifications framework, but also I think through having mutual recognition of qualifications and a credit transfer system that facilitates particularly student mobility. And all of that is the basis for developing a real sense of ASEAN identity.
Today we are part of the SHARE project together with our partners, where we try to consult our Asian partners regarding the building of an Asian higher education area. We as DRD are contributing in the field of quality assurance and quality frameworks. I have to say that we have a very, very good cooperation, not only with the European partners, but also with the Indonesian and with the Asian partners, and we are forming a really good network, and I hope in the future that all these efforts will lead really to an Asian higher education area.
I feel we have a direct impact on higher education enhancement and improvement in ASEAN. By implementing the SHARE project, we could really create a lasting impact and support ASEAN in creating a higher education space with full-fledged student mobility scheme, quality assurance processes in the region, as well as comparability of qualifications across ASEAN and beyond.
For ENQA to provide our expertise with the experience of quality assurance and a continental quality assurance framework in Europe, and somehow to bring that knowledge and to discuss those possibilities and also challenges of a continental framework for quality assurance. It's a great honor.
Campus France is part of the SHARE Consortium, in particular in charge of the credit transfer system, which is the best way to permit the recognition of the mobility period from the students who realize mobility to go to other countries for part of their studies.
We work with experts from Europe and ASEAN, and we try to set up enable students to get their credits recognized.
NFIC-NASO is responsible in particular for student mobility in SHARE. So we facilitate scholarships for students from ASEAN countries to study in another ASEAN country. That's a very exciting part of this program. It provides a great opportunity for young people in ASEAN to learn from each other, to learn more academic sense, but also to have a life-changing experience in another ASEAN country.
We facilitate two modalities. One is the intra-ASEAN scholarship, and the other one is the ASEAN-EU mobility. SHARE allocates around 400 scholarships for intra-ASEAN. 100 scholarships are provided for the ASEAN-EU mobility. There will come a time when there's a Thai student saying that, I'm a Thai, but I'm also ASEAN. I'm Indonesian, but I'm also ASEAN. Just like a German saying that I'm European. I would like to see an ASEAN without borders, where we can work, we can study, we can travel across the region without any boundaries.
This project not only benefits the students, but also the countries within the ASEAN regions, where we have the opportunity to have the credit transfers. I hope that our ASEAN students can use this opportunity well, so we can compete globally.
I think it's also a great program in which it is supporting development of higher education in the region by sharing European experience and European expertise. It feels good to be part of this team. We have a very international team coming from many countries around Europe, and we also get to interact a lot with our counterparts in the ASEAN region.
I'm very recommending that SHARE is the good program, then I hope that there will be a long extension in the future.
We look forward to work more with ASEAN on higher education in the future.